Hi, this is Sarah Eckert with the Like Me Network. Today I'm in Newport Beach, California, where I'm about to talk to Pro Football Hall of Fame quarterback Warren Moon. Let's go find out some of his favorites. What's one of your hot spots you go to up in Los Angeles?
Well, I think the Mastro's, their chain does a very good job. They have Mastro's Ocean Club, different places. One out here in Newport Beach. They have one in Phoenix, Arizona. They have them all over. So Mastro's just does a great job because of their aged beef that they use. And the Mastro's in Beverly Hills was the first one I went to, and now I've gone to different ones around the country. One of my favorite Mastro's of all of them is in Phoenix, Arizona. It's called Mastro's City Hall.
It's in Scottsdale.
Yeah, Scottsdale.
Yeah. I know. I love the sides at Masters. They have the best sides.
Great sides, and again, another great atmosphere every time you go there. And another place I really like to frequent in Hollywood is Beso, which is Eva Longoria's restaurant, and she has a great private lounge upstairs where you can go up there after dinner, and they have great dance music if you want to dance, or you can just sit back and relax in a booth. And great Spanish food downstairs. I like their mojitos as well.
You played a lot of years in Houston,
yeah.
The Houston Oilers, and you still have a lot of family who lives there, and you go there
I
a
do,
lot.
yeah.
So Houston actually has a lot of great restaurants.
A lot of great restaurants,
what's
a
one
lot
of
of fattening restaurants.
I know, I know.
I don't know if you're familiar with the Papa's family, but they have a chain of restaurants. One of my favorites is their barbecue restaurant, Papa's Barbecue, and they also have Papa's Steakhouse. You won't get a much better steak than at Papa's. There's another place that it's a smaller restaurant. It's called Ruggles, and it's a very popular restaurant that a lot of people go to. Really good food, really rich food. Though it's one of those places, a lot of calories.
I know.
They cook with a lot of butter, a lot of everything that's fattening, but it's just so good you just can't resist it. Especially their desserts.
They have the best dessert chain in town.
Yes, they do.
I know you have a big bowling event in Vegas every year. Tell me about that.
I do a huge bowling event in Vegas, but it's a fundraiser that I do for my scholarship program for my Crescent Moon Foundation, and we do it through the Urban Youth Scholarship Program, where we provide scholarships to underprivileged high school kids to go to college.
So many great restaurants in Vegas. What's one or two your go-to spots there as far as restaurants?
I love a place called Cut. It's a steak restaurant that's inside the Palazzo. Also another place in the Palazzo called Lavo. It's an Italian restaurant. Some of the best Italian food I've ever had is right there in that hotel. So that's saying something, because I've eaten in a lot of good Italian restaurants over the years. But when I was recently there, I had, for one, their Caesar salad was one of the best that I've ever had. Also, one of my favorite steakhouses all over the country is Nine Steakhouse, which is in the Palms.
Yes, definitely.
And I'm going to Vegas here in the next few weeks, and I'm going to make sure I get to the Nine Steakhouse while I'm there.
I know. I always see celebrities in there when I go in there.
They have a great
bar.
Great bone-in ribeye. That's my favorite.
A lot of great clubs there as well. A lot of bars. What's one or two places you like to go to there?
A lot of good clubs. Trist is a really nice one. Really spectacular. It's in the Wynn Hotel. And then you can go to the Palms, and they have a club called Moon, believe it or not, up at the top. And,
namesake.
Yeah, and I've been there a few times just because of that, and people always ask me, do you have anything to do with this? I said, yeah, they bought the naming rights from me, so they have to pay me for that. And they do have a retractable roof. I remember the first time I went in there, and I'm dancing on the dance floor, all of a sudden it opened up and there was the stars up in the sky. I said, now, this is different.
So dance?
I've never seen anything like, I do dance. I just didn't dance at that one place.
Oh, okay. Well, you had the great footwork from being a quarterback, so you got to keep that in motion.
Yeah, it keeps you in shape, It keeps you in shape, and it keeps you young, I think.
And I know you spend a lot of time in Seattle as well. You played there, you still work there. You're a color analyst for the radio broadcast for the Seattle Seahawks.
Right.
What's one of your go-to spots in Seattle? As far
Restaurants?
As restaurants?
There's so many. There's so many good restaurants in that town, but I love going for steak. I love the Metropolitan Grill. They do a great job. They're well known all over the country. A place called El Gaucho for steak as well. Really great ambiance in there, as well as really good meat. There's another seafood place called Cutters that I love to go to right down on the water. It overlooks the Puget Sound, but they have great halibut there, great crab legs, and a really good decadent chocolate cake there for dessert. In Seattle, I do a golf tournament for the last 5 years for Children's Hospital, and we've raised over $3 million for the hospital over the last 5 years, which again we're proud of, because it's for the uncompensated care program, which is for kids who can't afford medical attention, but the money is there because of this program. So we're able to help kids that might not have the means to get medical care, which is very important. And we know how many people don't have medical insurance nowadays.
Well, I hope you enjoyed learning about some of Warren Moon's favorite places. You can check out his recommendations along with recommendations from other celebrities at likeme.net. And while you're there on the website, go ahead and create your own profile so you can start searching for and discovering some of your favorite places as well. I'm Sarah Eckert, and I'll see you next time.